Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers are in for Tuesday, November 25, 2025. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Elizabeth Liz Baldwin, Rebecca Budig, to advocate for Willow Tite, Caitlin McMullen. Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, proposes marriage. Plus, Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, makes a confession. Let's start off with Liz, who tries to help out Willow. Even though the nurse is out of Pentonville for the time being, she has already made a mistake by angrily confronting Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson. Liz will talk to Michael about allowing Willow to see the children. The nurse might reason it would be best for the children. However, I'm not sure if Michael will agree, especially since he wants to punish Willow for life. Meanwhile, Willow's jaw drops open when Drew gets down on one knee to propose marriage again. However, it won't be good for Willow to have distractions while fighting for her freedom. Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, already warned Drew about this. However, the congressman never seems to listen. With Willow's focus being on her freedom and children, I'm not sure if she will accept the marriage proposal. Of course, Michael gets enraged by something, so maybe Willow does accept the marriage proposal after all. General Hospital spoilers for the next episode reveal that Nina makes some kind of confession. We know that Liesl Obrecht, Kathleen Gaddy, tells Nina, "I need you to use your editorial powers for good." Is this about Rocco Falconeri, Finn Carr? Meanwhile, Britt Westbourne, Kelly Thiebaud will be appalled. In a preview clip for tomorrow's episode, Britt goes to visit Rocco in jail. The doctor is likely appalled by Rocco's injuries. However, she warns the teenager that he is likely going to make things worse for himself. Meanwhile, Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, issues a stern warning to Justine Turner, Nazanin contractor. The mob boss declares that she had better get Rocco out of jail or he will. Jens Sidwell, Carlo Rota, and Ava Jerome, Maura West, share more scenes. A preview clip shows the villain warning the blonde that he's not a gracious loser. Of course, the art gallery owner might like that a bit. Nathan West, Ryan Peavy, warns Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens Bruning, that they both need to get out of Port Charles. Tuesday's episode of General Hospital explodes with a perfect mix of romance, panic, secrets, and vengeance. Nothing goes as planned, and almost every major character gets hit with a plot twist that flips their world upside down. From a proposal that sends shockwaves through Port Charles, to Britt's growing terror, to Nina finally cracking under pressure, and Sonny delivering a threat no one sees coming, Tuesday is a must-watch. A marriage proposal blows up everything. Curtis Ashford has been teetering on an emotional edge for weeks, and on Tuesday, the dam bursts. After struggling with guilt over his impulsive kiss with Jordan and the constant uncertainty in his recovery journey, Curtis finally makes the most dramatic decision of all. He decides he wants to lock down his future with Portia now. But here's the twist. He chooses the worst possible moment. Portia is caught completely off guard when Curtis, without preamble and clearly operating on raw emotion, drops to one knee at the Savoy. There's no audience, at least not intentionally. But in true Port Charles fashion, half the town seems to be within earshot. The words "Portia Robinson, will you marry me?" freeze everyone. Even worse, Trina walks in right as the question drops. Her face says everything: confusion, shock, and fear. She knows her mother loves Curtis, but she also senses that this proposal is fueled by something deeper, darker, and far more unstable than love alone. Portia tries to maintain composure, but she can't hide her panic. Curtis is vulnerable, emotional, and very clearly trying to anchor himself through her. Accepting now feels like stepping onto thin ice. Refusing feels like shattering him completely. And then Jordan walks in. She spots Curtis on one knee, and for a split second, her breath catches. This is the last thing she expected, and maybe the one thing she dreaded. Portia's answer? We don't hear it. The scene ends on a cliffhanger, with her face in stunned turmoil. Britt becomes increasingly horrified. Why didn't he tell me? Britt Westbourne has been unraveling bit by bit, but Tuesday's episode pushes her to the edge. Ever since returning to Port Charles, she's been plagued by gaps in memory, bursts of paranoia, and a creeping sense she's being watched. On Tuesday, Britt discovers something that shakes her to her core, a medical report she never authorized, with her name on it. She corners Austin, demanding answers, but he grows cagey and evasive. Something in his expression triggers Britt's instincts. "Someone is lying to me," she whispers, shaken, and it's someone close. When she later checks her phone, she notices a call in her outgoing history. A call made in the middle of the night to a number she doesn't recognize. When she dials it, the line goes dead after one ring. Jason and Elizabeth have been quietly worried about her for days, and Tuesday proves their concern is justified. Britt finally confides in Liz that she feels like she's missing time, and that someone may be manipulating her life from the shadows. "There's something wrong," Britt whispers, trembling. "Something someone doesn't want me to remember." Her panic hits full force when she sees a photo on social media, one she doesn't recall posing for, with a timestamp that contradicts her own recollection of the night. She sinks into a chair, horrified. "Am I losing my mind?" she asks. "Or is someone trying to make me think I am?" Nina's private confession. A moment that changes everything. Nina Reeves has been cracking under pressure since Ned regained fragments of memory and SEC whispers started circulating again. On Tuesday, she reaches her breaking point. She tries to unload to Ava, but Ava is distracted, and frankly exhausted, by her own drama. So Nina does something unexpected. She goes to Maxie. The two women have had their share of complicated history, but Nina's desperation makes her vulnerable in a way Maxie has never seen. When Nana finally speaks, her voice breaks. "It's all slipping away," Nina admits. "My marriage, my daughter, my future. All because I made one terrible choice I can't take back." Maxie freezes. She knows exactly which choice Nana means. Nina stops short of confessing everything outright, but she does articulate the real fear in her chest. "If this blows up, I won't just lose Sonny," Nina whispers. "I'll lose Willow forever." Maxie, caught between compassion and moral responsibility, tries to counsel her. "You have to decide what matters more, keeping the secret or keeping the people you love." But Nina doesn't say a word. She just stares ahead, hollow, like someone watching her own life fall out of her hands. Sonny's threat. "Don't test me." Sonny Corinthos has been patient, far more patient than usual, but on Tuesday, the old Sonny resurfaces. After Cyrus attempts a quiet power play behind the scenes, Sonny receives word that a container linked to his organization was intercepted. Someone is trying to provoke him, and he knows exactly who. He finds Cyrus at the hospital, of all places, cool, smug, pretending he's not pulling strings. Sonny leans in close, calm but deadly. "Whatever you think you're doing, stop. Now." Cyrus's response. A smirk. Sonny's eyes go ice cold. "You want a war," he warns softly. "Push me one more inch and you'll get one. The kind you don't walk away from." Laura later overhears enough of the exchange to sense impending disaster. She confronts Sonny, but he shuts her down. This time, he says quietly, "I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt." And just like that, Port Charles is once again on the brink of a mob war ignition. Final Tuesday cliffhangers. Tuesday's episode ends with four simultaneous cliffhangers. Portia stunned, speechless, still processing Curtis' impulsive proposal. Britt trembling, finally realizing she may be in danger from someone she trusts. Nina staring into space, knowing she's one step away from losing everything. Sonny walking away, stone-faced, having issued a threat guaranteed to spark retaliation. The tension is high, the stakes are rising, and every story is barreling toward explosion. Thanks for watching this video and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.